Usually I'm an improv player. Usually I don't use cards. But I saw a comedian from the United States, you may know him, called Lee Camp, a political comedian, who said, evil people have plans. They have notebooks, they have computers, they have agendas, they have PowerPoints, they have calculations on knowing that evil is up 20% this year compared to last year. Okay? So if we want to make a change here, we got to get some fucking office supplies up in this shit so we can get this stuff done, to quote his words. It's about everybody coming together, the people against the pipelines, man. You got a pipeline coming through here, man. I love this place. I've been traveling through BC for sanctuary since 1995. I come here religiously, man, because it's a beautiful, amazing fucking place, man. That's why I come here. And what's gonna happen? That fucker Harper's gonna put the pipeline in. And when that happens, hopefully you people will raise up, man, like we're doing back home. Because this country deserves to fucking be stood up for. It's beautiful. I've seen it from A to Z. It's time for people to wake up because they're militarizing the country. There are over 25 super prisons. They have been built in the last 5 years. In Canada, right now, they're empty. That's the truth. That's not some fact that you may have read on internet. That's the truth. I've seen them with my own eyes. Okay? They're empty. What do you do with 25 super prisons? And then when Harper 3 weeks ago said, we're going to privatize those. What do you do with that, huh? Privatizing 25 empty super prisons. Let me tell you what they're going to do. They're going to bring in Law 78 that doesn't allow us to protest. They're going to pull the funds from all the environmental organizations like they've been doing in the past few months. What they're going to do is they're going to come shooting at you when you stand up, man. That's the reality of our times. They came out with C-31. They came out with C-308. They came out with all sorts of various laws in the past year and a half since this man's been in place to incarcerate who? To incarcerate the people who care, man. To incarcerate every single one of us that thinks that, hey, you guys are greedy, you are not taking care of your people, and all you care about are the corporations. That's what's happening here. It's really time. 2012, they said, was, according to all these myths, whether you believe them or not, the end of the world as we know it. As we know it means we can turn it into anything we want to turn it into, man. Hell yes. That's what it means. All these doomsday prophecies. I met a lady just with these guys a couple days ago in Nelson. And she was a very educated lady. Incredible. She knew about the chemtrails. She knew about the poisons in our water, the fluoride, the acrylamide. She knew about all these things. Very intelligent lady. And I know what she has said to us over and over and over and over again. There is nothing you can do.
Nothing.
Nothing. She kept repeating it over as we walked away. Nothing you can do. If that's what we teach our children, that's what we're going to get. We've all got to do something now. Harper's a bad man.
Bad.
Yeah, he's a bad man. Okay. We've really got to stand up. That's why we're rallying for 1 million people in Ottawa in a couple of weeks. In September. I've been telling every single person that passes by our camp, you want to invest in your future, man? You want to make a difference? Take whatever money you have and get your ass to Ottawa with the rest of us to protest. Tell all your friends. I think everybody deserves to see that some change is going to happen. But everybody says one day. One day. Oh yeah, one day when the shit hits the fan, man, I'm going to stand by your side and I'm going to fight against those police. Yeah, one day. Fuck one day.
I mean, I had a joke. If there's a day that we called one day, everyone would get so much done.
Exactly. Thank you. Now, one day is today, my friends. One day is today. For me, one day was 20 years ago. 20 years I've been doing this. 20 years I've been talking about activism. 20 years I've been talking about chemtrails and nobody's been listening. Now everybody's talking about chemtrails, man. 20 years I've been trying to tell people about the Federal Reserve and how the corrupt system works and the bankers and all of that. I've been doing this all my life through my art. And run with the ball. You gotta walk out of here today, my friend, and tell all your friends to stand up. That's what I'm asking every one of you to do here today. I'm asking you to join us in Ottawa in September. I'll repeat it over and over and over to whoever comes and sees me for the next several weeks until September happens. Because we need people to stand strong. We need people to stand together. People say, well, what are you going to do? You're going to bring 1 million people out of them. And then they're going to turn the guns on you, right? Most probably. But I'll tell you one thing, I've been talking to our military. I've been talking to our Navy. I've been talking to police officers. I've been talking to all sorts of people all across this country. And they believe one thing. Not all police officers, granted. Many police officers are corrupt. And in many places in the world, the military has actually corrected the police officers' problems when they're happened. Okay? There are several countries that have taken their government back. Iceland, you know, Portugal, it's happening right now. The cops don't serve and protect anymore. They protect the elite. But the military still have values. Our Canadian military, from all the guys I've spoken with, exceptional men. Exceptional men that would put their life in danger for you any day. And they don't believe they should turn the guns on us. We need your help. We need your help, we need your skills. We need your money. I'll be honest. Everybody needs money in this world, right? Well, we've given up everything. We live at $1 a day, whatever it takes to get by. How many times on this trip we didn't know so far how we would eat the next day. Many times in this journey in the last 3 years, I haven't eaten. Don't worry, I've looked like this my whole life. Okay? You know, most places in the world, they eat much less than us, and they live way healthier than us. There are many, many different things going on here, and it's time to come together and discuss the issues. When we were 500,000 people in the streets, let me tell you, the cops stayed away from us. They backed off, man. They let us do our thing. You just invite a friend on those 550,000 people we already got, and you got 1 million. If I tell you and you tell your friends and your friends tell your friends, and everybody takes that money that we so hate to give up and actually invest it in our future, then we can actually make a difference. We have to make a stand together. And that's what I've come here to say today. What I need are millions of you dancing in the streets. Because soon, it's going to be illegal to dance. They've taken away all our rights. They've taken them away. It's not... Has anybody seen the videos of the old Holocaust victims that are dying right now? And they're saying, you know something? We've seen this all before. We've seen this in Germany. Before we got annihilated, they changed and revoked our rights, just like they're doing to you today. Allow me to help you stand up together and change this country we call Canada. Because it's bullshit. It's sold out. Are you proud to be Canadian? I'm not. You know something? I'm going to get a tattoo soon. And you know what that tattoo is? It's the planet from space. And it'll be focused in on North America. And on North America, specifically on Alberta, there will be a giant crack with a hatchet in it. Because we're cracking this planet open with the tar sands. If you're going to stand up for anything, man, stand up and stop that pipeline. It's the most important time in our history. The end of the world as we know it. Let's make it a better place.